So 2015-16 was characterised by a very high level of activity across the organisation, as you've heard. And much of this was aimed at preparing us for the planned introduction of the NDIS into the Bayside area in April 2018. So we've got just over 18 months more before that happens. So some of the highlights for the year were the completion of the upgrade works that John mentioned at Middle Crescent here. That was a $2.2 million investment. And the project was unashamedly targeted at improving the physical aspects of the building, particularly around clients' privacy and dignity. So there was quite a complex program and relocating residents and changing rooms and all that, which makes it more complex. But we're able to achieve that with no lost time for client services. We're also successful in securing funding for the care engagement project, which is currently underway. So with the work of Ruth Liu and the day service team, we're able to get the Collie Foundation, which is a private ancillary fund, to support that project over 3 years for Bayley House. And we also share some of those resources with Inclusion Melbourne in Armidale and My Life in Frankston. So the idea about getting funding from philanthropic trusts these days is to be able to demonstrate that that investment will benefit more than just the clients of Bayley House. So we were successful in that. As a staff group, we remained focused on providing high quality, engaged disability services for our clients. Anyone who comes here during the day would see that anywhere between like 140 and 180 clients are actively engaged, heading off to basketball or going down to Noy Street or whatever. So that really is the key focus of the day service. And then every night 43 individuals go home and accommodated in our houses. So we reviewed and upgraded over 100 person-centred plans, which we have determined is really the core of our preparedness for the National Disability Insurance Scheme. If you've got a good plan and you're thinking about, with your family and other carers, if you're thinking about your goals and aspirations, then you'll be much better informed and much more able to get a successful outcome out of your NDIS plan meeting. So I talked about the carer and family engagement. We're also, as a staff group, working actively with the clients and residents of the houses so that they're thinking, so really a top-down and a bottom-up approach, all centred on completing higher quality person-centred plans. I see Karen sitting over there smiling. Have you been working on your PCP, Karen?
With Matt.
Yeah, you and Matt. So Matt's your key worker, is he? Yeah. So how's that been for you?
Very good.
Very good. I didn't even predict that Karen was going to get asked that question tonight. One of the other things that we've always struggled with, and this was something that personally I was quite concerned about, was really how we stored, recorded and called up information. So I'd identified, the senior management team and I had identified a couple of years ago that we really needed to get that single source of truth. What we've done is, with Bill Hodgson's support, towards the end of last financial year, purchased a customer management system which really has all the details of our clients' information in there. And when you think that these days it's all about mobility and accessibility, but one of our clients could be coming to Middle Crescent, spend part of the day at Noy Street and go to the Hyatt Neighbourhood Centre or something like that. So we needed a system that would be accessible to staff, whether it's on their mobile or tablet, be able to accurately record a client's schedule and match staff to that person's schedule. So, we're part way through the implementation of that software, and we're already seeing, a high level of staff engagement in that process. We regularly report our human resource information to the Quality Governance and Risk Committee, and I'm pleased to advise that our staff attrition and absenteeism rates remain below the published industry averages that National Disability Services produce. So that all goes to that indication of, is this a good place to work? Are staff feeling supported? What is it that we do that actually helps the staff to support clients? And that's all helped by that lower attrition rate. So I'm also pleased to report that the senior management team has remained stable for the past 12 months. So just to finish off that as a management group, we're well supported by the staff. So I think the staff really have developed a lot of more understanding about the different roles that are required in running an organisation like this. You know, we've got a turnover of over $10 million for last year. We've got, 140 staff. We've got 200 clients. It's a busy place. There's lots of personal interactions, and staff are, really keen and eager to get that support. And just on a very positive note, over the last couple of weeks, I can let you know that we've been successful in obtaining a lease on a property in Cheltenham, which will replace the Noyes Street facility. I'm hoping by sort of early February next year, and that will certainly really give us more space and a greater focus for our vocation and work skills type programs. So we're really looking forward to that. We've been at Noyes Street for 6 years. That was a lease. We got a 3+3 year lease at Noyes Street, and that's the advantage of not necessarily owning everything, is that we've been able to say, look, that's fine as far as it goes. Let's get something a little larger, because Bayley House is still turning people away. So we've had more people applying to join the service than we can accommodate for next year, based on our really physical constraints or our ability to work from other appropriate facilities. So thank you.